Hello, this is Rabbi Michael Weiner with Rabbi's Reflections for Friday, June the 6th, 2025. Shalom. Psalm 30, verses 12 and 13, Part 9. You turned my mourning into dancing. You removed my sackcloth and clothed me with joy. So my glory will sing to you and not be silent. Adonai, my God, I will praise you forever. Rabbi Trail. Every so often I come across a Hebrew word that makes me think the English equivalent could be related etymologically. Such is true with the Hebrew word for hurry, maher, which makes me think of a quick little rabbit, or a hare, H-A-R-E. Then there is the Hebrew word for hungry, ra'ev, which makes me think of ravenous in English. There are two such words in our subject text today. The first is the Hebrew word for sackcloth, which is, straightforwardly, sack. The connection seems obvious. The second one is the Hebrew word for silent, dom. We have the English equivalent dumb, D-U-M-B, for a person who's always silent. It is used in the King James Version, but may not be politically correct in modern times. I certainly mean no offense. Anyway, there are many more. I just thought I'd share these few. End the Rabbi Trail. This psalm, like so many others, finishes in a flourish with a series of joyful thoughts. Look at this list of exchanges: mourning into dancing, sackcloth into clothes of joy, sing in glory and not silence, and finally the ultimate, I will thank you eternally. The psalm ends where it began. Psalm 30, verse 2, I will extol you, Adonai, or exalt you, Adonai. And then at the end of the psalm, verse 13, part B, I will praise you forever. We have been so richly blessed by God. How could we ever keep silent? Consider this exchange just before Yeshua wept over the city of Jerusalem. In Luke 19, verse 37, when Yeshua came near the slope of the Mount of Olives, the whole crowd of disciples began to rejoice. They praised God with a loud voice for all the miracles they had seen. They were saying, Blessed is the King who comes in the name of Adonai. Shalom in heaven and glory in the highest. Some of the Pharisees from the crowd said to him, Teacher, rebuke your disciples. But answering them, Yeshua said, I tell you that if these keep silent, the stones will shout out. The prophet Isaiah reported his vision like this in Isaiah 55, verse 12. Yes, you will go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills will break forth before you, singing, and all the trees of the field will clap their hands. Previously, Isaiah had prophesied 4 verses earlier in Isaiah 55, verse 9, For the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So let's agree with both the prophet Isaiah and King David. Let's make the exchanges our ways for his ways, our thoughts for his thoughts, sadness for gladness, sing out for joy and glory, and not keep silent while we sit in darkness. Shalom, shalom.